everyone. So welcome back to another NFL preseason reactions for today, August 15th, 2024. There's only one game, Eagles versus Patriots. Eagles won 14 to Patriots 13. And overall, it was a lot more competitive game than I thought it would be, which honestly kind of made it enjoyable. Notable stats for this game: Tanner McKee for the Eagles, 15 for 19 for 140 yards, one carry for 0 yards. Joseph Ngata, 5 receptions for 88 yards is pretty impressive. EJ Jenkins, 5 receptions for 47 yards. He had this one catch where he just kind of just got it over like everyone. And I thought that was pretty athletic and pretty impressive. And secondary, 3 pass deflections and an interception by Avanti Maddox for 47 yards. And for Patriots, Drake Maya played a lot of snaps. 6 for 11 passing attempts for 47 yards, which not that impressive. But he did have 4 carries for 15 yards and a touchdown. Defense got 5 sacks on like the Eagles, so like that was honestly pretty good. And overall, like the other quarterbacks, Joe Milton the third had 2 for 7 passing attempts for 20 yards and 3 carries for 9 yards. And Jacoby Brissett, who started the game, went 3 for 7 set for 17 yards and an interception. After the interception, they were like, "Get out!" Like, so I feel like Jacoby Brissett is going to be like dead last on the quarterback depth chart. Honestly, he'll probably be QB4 for the team. Honestly, and like honestly, I only really had like one take for this game, really, which is kind of like it's like come on, there's one game, you should have more takes than that. But at the same time, it's just kind of like it was a very defensive game, and for like these very defensive games, it's kind of hard to really like gauge upon it whether or not it's if it's the defense playing well or the fact that like the team is just not caring about it because it's a preseason game. So it's like I can only really evaluate the offense, and just from what I can tell, the only real take I have is Drake Maya is like he's a starter. He's honestly probably the starter. This is the second game he played well in. He helped lead the team to have a competitive game, even though they lost. He still led them for most of the game to actually like do something. He was the one who scored the touchdown for like for the team on for the Patriots. And honestly, he had some good moments. Like one I really liked was one of his 5 passes he missed. He was in the pocket. He was getting like swarmed. This was like I think it was like late third, early fourth. I think around that time. But like no, yeah, like the clock was collapsing. He was stepping up, sliding around there, and just threw just a beautiful pass down. But like it just missed. The receiver kind of messed it up. It was more on the receiver's fault for that one, honestly. Which, for how good it was, how good that pass was, I'm just kind of like, for him being a rookie, like, going against like this, honestly, he's probably the future for the Patriots. Like he really should be. Like honestly, and like that's honestly it for the only game. Like it wasn't really much to really talk about. However, there was a lot of news. The Falcons, they got Matthew Judon from the Patriots. They gave up a third round pick for it, and they signed Justin Simmons, 1 year, $8 million, 7.5 million. That is guaranteed money. The fact that the Falcons got these two is kind of crazy because they honestly fill out the positions they kind of like would like to fill out a little bit more. And honestly, just like this just makes the defense so much more improved. Like honestly, Matthew Judon off the edge would help with the pressure a lot, and then Jesse Bates and Justin Simmons as a duo, the Jays. Like, come on, it's Jay and the Jays safety duo. Like, that would be insane, honestly. And if anything, it's like this just helps our offense even more because if the defense improves, that means like the defense can get more stops, so it allows the offense to have more opportunities to score. So like honestly, like this just makes them better. Like this really just proves them. And like this is kind of like how I'm gonna like do this sort of setup for like teams who make a drastic improvement. Like prepare for like whenever Brandon Brandon you finally gets traded. Prepare for something like similar like this to kind of happen. So yeah, and like so for first off, we're just gonna go through like kind of like the conferences. Like this is like the old schedule of what I kind of had them as. So this is personally like what I thought they were gonna have before all these moves are gonna change. And And this is what I think it is now. The main difference is I just think they're just gonna have like they're gonna beat the Raiders and they're gonna beat the Saints. The main reason why I'm saying this is because the Raiders they only really have like all they have is their defense to really carry them, and like the thing is like the defense is really good to like the Falcons offense. However, the main question was how good the Falcons defense were gonna be to literally just an Aiden O'Connell or like no to basically just kind of like an Aiden O'Connell like led offense. Like that was the main question was the defense. However, I think with like the additions of Justin Simmons and Matthew Judon, like I think the difference between like their defense and the Falcons offense is basically negated because the Falcons defense is just going to be so much better than the Raiders offense that they're just going to win the game. And honestly, like same thing applies to the Saints because Saints honestly has like one of the better defenses in the NFL. However, it's like with these two additions, it's like the Falcons basically like neutralize the defense matchup a little bit, or at least makes the gap between the skills and the defense closer, so that the main question then becomes like, okay, who can score? And the Falcons are going to just have a lot more easier time to score, so that's why I think they're going to win more. And those are really the two teams that honestly could like really have like a change up. Now the main question is like, oh, like why can't you say like the Buccaneers do it? Well, that's because the Buccaneers are kind of like they're basically just both on like the same tier of team now. Like it becomes like the Buccaneers the only really teams in the division that could really challenge the Falcons. So it's like just with these additions, it just kind of like it just makes more even, more tied up as opposed to it. Steelers. The reason why I say it is because like it's week one. We're like I have no idea how like what gonna be the lineup is for the Steelers in terms of quarterback play. Uh, Given the fact that Matthew Judon and Justin Simmons are just now going to be adjusted into the Falcons defense, I think that's just going to be like more of a change that's going to impact the team overall. So that's why I kind of still keep them as a toss up. Eagles and Chiefs is like it's the Eagles and the Chiefs. I still think even with these additions, I think they're just gonna lose. But instead of it being like a 2-score loss, it'll be closer to like a 10-point loss, kind of like kind of like they only need was like a touchdown and like a field goal. That's probably all they're gonna need. Like instead of it being like over like 2 touchdowns difference in score. Seahawks I still have it as a toss up just because the fact is it's kind of like the Seahawks are just as an offense is gonna be really good and like defensively in terms of like in terms of like a secondary is still gonna be pretty elite. So it's just kind of like we'll just have to wait and see how that kind of like plays out. And then the Cowboys is just kind of like the reason why I still have them as like a toss up is just because the fact is just like it's just because it's just like the offense is just like they're just gonna pass the ball, but Dak Prescott is still a good regular season quarterback that I just don't think is gonna impact them as much with these additions to the Falcons. Honestly, like I don't think it'll be that big of an impact for Dak. And then just like the new record predictions. So I kind of think they're gonna go 10-7 at the floor. I think at worst they're gonna be like a winning team. The ceiling is still gonna be the same 5-2, 6-0 in the 6-0 in the division. And honestly, my prediction now instead for the expectation is probably be like a 12-5 and probably like a 5-1. Really, I think they're just gonna like, get like bridge the gap a little bit higher in comparisons to the Buccaneers. And honestly, where I would like tier this team if I were to make like a new tier list would probably be like that low Super Bowl contenders to like a high tier playoff team. And of course, you're wondering like when it comes to the regular season, like I'm gonna do like more of like power rankings, kind of like update where the teams are kind of in terms of it, like where they kind of are and actually like kind of give a care about it. However, it's like yeah, this is honestly what I feel like this team's gonna be at. Like if I were to do it like right this second. However, we haven't seen like a single down of these changes, so I ain't gonna do it yet, but we'll see. And also, there's still also plenty of other trade opportunities for we can see. Mainly Brandon Ayuk. Dude, just make a decision, please. Like generally, just make a decision. And then there's no game tomorrow on Friday, so prepare for another like mixed martial arts like joke tier list where we'll be going over lightweight. And then Saturday set of games: Falcons versus Ravens, Bengals versus Bears, Giants versus Texans, Lions versus Chiefs, the Vikings versus Browns, Jets versus Panthers, Cardinals versus Colts, Commanders versus Dolphins, Bills versus Steelers, Seahawks versus Titans, Rams versus Chargers, and Buccaneers versus Jaguars, and Cowboys versus Raiders. Oh god, that was a mouthful. But yeah, no. But on Saturday, I'll probably watch a decent amount of games. Also, the UFC 305 game is gonna do it. So prepare for like a short going over predictions and a small video of me going for my predictions for the card. This will probably be like as I'm watching the games. So probably like tonight on Saturday, you're gonna get a video of me reacting to the preseason games that I watch prior to the card starting, and then the next day on Sunday, you're gonna get my reaction to the card, like a full explanation of it, and then later on, I will also get the predictions for the preseason games of that day, including like the later reaction like this the next day. So prepare for like a lot of videos over the weekend. And yeah, no, honestly, like that's really all I have. So just see you guys tomorrow, everybody.